the awesome demo van here. Came out with the Bendicrop 60 SD with the CNC punch station. Really cool, really neat to see. Now they can bring this truck to you if you're interested in one of these machines. If there's something you want to see to make sure it'll do your type of jobs, you can send the parts to us, you can send the parts to them. We want to make sure it's the right machine. So this is a really good opportunity to kind of see the difference between a real production heavy duty machine versus maybe more of a maintenance type machine. We're going to go ahead inside here. We're going to have Martin give us a tour of his demo van. We've got everything under power. It's really neat to see. So we'll go ahead inside.
Okay, well this is a Geka Bendicrop 60 SD. It is fitted with an optional CNC punching table. Standard machine, comes with a manually adjusted X and Y axis table, just like the one down there. So with this machine you can punch manually, you can shear, angle, round and square bar, flat bar, and also a very unique item as far as ironworkers are concerned, Geka being the only manufacturer that produces one like this, is a machine with a triangular copper notcher with a bending option above it. And the idea of that is so that you can manufacture parts like this by going in, notching the material, and then going in above and bending the material. Very useful for making frames, and because it's open, you can make frames and such like.
So when you say open, it's an open and a break rather than having a housing on this
rather
side,
than having a housing.
Or the top part even.
Absolutely.
So this is kind of nice that it allows you to have everything go from one station to the next without having to change out any attachments or anything. With maybe there's some other iron workers out there that have a lot of attachments you got to put in and out.
Absolutely. Well, this everything works. It's a 2-operator machine, so somebody can be punching while somebody can be shearing or bending up at this side. It also comes with a electric back gauge for the shearing station, which is a 40-inch long extension that can be extended further, so you can set your machine to whatever length material you want. You just feed the material through, hits the switch, cycles the machine, and your part drops off at the end.
So when you push your material through from this side, as soon as it hits that stop, it'll know to start shearing and it'll shear it automatically.
Absolutely.
Great for production. So I just wanted to kind of show this part too over here. This is for the press brake, correct?
Stroke adjustment for the press, so that you can adjust your bends. It's a manually operated machine, so there's no back gauge or electric measurements on it. It's just purely a manual.
Very simple. You're just changing and setting your limits, and that's what's going to stop it from
Absolutely.
Let's take a look at this CNC punch station.
Yeah, this here, this is a CNC punching station. With this controller here, you can import DXF, DSTV files. It comes with offline software that you can program parts into, and then you can either network it and run it from the office, or you can bring a thumb drive in and insert a thumb drive, and your operator really is the measurements are all out of his hands. So it's as it comes out of the office, so parts should be perfect from part one.
So they take their program, put it into here, they're going to put their plate in, it's going to automatically know where it's at, and everything here on the table is going to go ahead and move to each position.
Yep, and the operator manually moves.
So let's say I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I have 10 holes in strategic places. It punches all that, and then I want to go ahead and punch a different hole or a different shape.
Let me show you a square plate. In here you can hold folders. You can have job folders, and then within the job folders you can have part folders. so you can save parts and pull them up at any time. So here, this is a 6x6 base plate.
So it shows the data creation, it shows the size so you know which part to go get,
Yep.
or the base plate to start with.
Yep. Call up your job, hit the button, table automatically moves, back gauge moves, the operator places the material in, punches, moves the part. And the nice thing about this machine is you can program it in to come down at a low tonnage. So what you can do is you can program any markup on your part as well by simply coming down and putting a pinprick in.
So the way you're doing that is with your foot right now?
The machine is automatically doing that.
Oh, okay. Oh, so every time it's in the position,
Yep.
when you use your foot, it tells it to go ahead and advance?
Yes. So then you have your finished part, and then depending on how many parts you have programmed in there, the machine then comes back to square one and your operator puts his next part in there.
And then to change out to a different die or a different shape, how long does it usually take to do something like that?
Very simple. This here is this is fitted with a an optional, what we call a leg up stripper, and what it enables you to do is it enables you to bring angle in from behind. With this machine you can also punch manually, so but what this does, what it enables you to do is to punch nice and tight into the fillet, which is something that an iron worker generally is not good at. So the only way with other machines is to go leg down on it and have it on the edge of the table and punch it, which is very tough to get it as close into the fillet as we have there. So with the CNC you can also manually input data into it. So if you've just got one hole to operate, so it just brings it in.
It'll act as just a standard back gauge pretty much, get you right in your position.
So you can just come in and punch to your heart's content.
Right.
So this table is normally 40-inch wide. It has been shortened to get it in this vehicle, but it is it comes 40-inch and it's extendable all the way up to 20 feet. So you can process a 20-foot long clip angler.
Just wanted to show you a real-time tool change. So if you are using the CNC and you're going to be doing a lot of different punching at different holes, let's pretend we just made our holes. You can see everything's been set, and now we want to change the die and the punch to a different size, either square or round, or there's a very huge assortment of different types of dies, not only the shapes and sizes, they can make custom ones as well. So I just wanted to show you in real time how long it takes and what you basically have to do to change out your die and punch set. Go ahead, Martin, let's see how it works.
Okay. Punch and die change is pretty straightforward on this. You slide the front of the table off. Here there's a pinch bolt which holds the die in place. And then you have your punch here. So to remove the punch, just use the wrench. Remove your punch. Then the die is held in by a pinch bolt. Just undo that, slacken it off, and then the die pops straight out. With this machine here, on the bottom half here, we have an index here. So if you are punching with a shape tool, such as this square here, there's a sleeve that goes in there that lines that up so that you get a perfect punch on it.
So now we've gone from a round to a square.
And then also there's a groove cut in the die which locates wind in. And then the nipple on the end of the bolt lines up with the die, and you can put your punch in. That locates in, and there's your punch and die changed. Simple adjustment on the die block. Both sides moves the block side to side, and here moves the block front to back. Very simple.
So right now everything should be aligned because of the way that those little V's and the gout and the pins are. Correct?
Absolutely. So.
Great. You've seen it done. Let us know how we can help you.
Or such.
So we know that we have a few different models on the floor. There's a lot of different options. This is one of the larger, but they do have much larger than this. They even have a lot smaller models that can run in a lot of maintenance shops, even hobby shops, that'll kind of get you set up to be able to do a job without having a whole shop worth of machines. So I really appreciate you bringing the truck down.
Not a problem.
And if anybody's looking to see the truck in action, the machine in action, you're interested in this, if you don't have parts to send us, let us know what it is that you want to do, and we can definitely get you matched up with the right machine. So I appreciate you coming down, Martin.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Have a great day, and let us know how we can help you. Give us a call at 626-444-0311, or check out our website for current inventory, all the specs, and some great videos at sterlingmachinery.com. Thank you. Sterling Machinery sells all types of metalworking, fabricating, and chip making machinery such as lathes, metal shears, press brakes, punch presses, punches, grinders, milling machines, saws, plate rolls, ironworkers, inspection equipment, welders, and much more. Sterling Machinery is one of the largest stocking dealers of new and used machine tools in the United States. You can view over 2,000 machine tools available for inspection on our floor or visit www.sterlingmachinery.com to view all machine specifications, photos, videos, prices, and buyer's guides for all types of equipment. If you can't find the machine you're looking for, please give us a call at 626-444-0311 and our educated staff can find the right machine for you.